Hello, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while. You guys have been waiting for content from Lionel Sitolo, the MD. I am back this year, and I'm back with a bang. It's going to be a very exciting year. We're going to be playing a lot of chess games. We're going to be studying a lot of chess books. We're going to be doing chess puzzles, the works. We're going to really push this year so that we can get our ratings up, our online ratings, and have fun. If you are new to the channel, I would advise you to hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification button so that you don't miss out on any new content. This year, the channel is going to be flooded with a lot of content and you don't want to miss out. But obviously, the nice thing about this content is that it's very educational, it's purely educational. I am here to help you guys improve just as how I am improving in my chess journey. And have fun, have a hobby, have something else other to do rather than go to work, eat, cheat, repeat. You don't want to do that. So, without wasting your time, let's get into the video. Okay, so today's video is about the Italian game. I've played the Italian game. I think I've played close to 100 games using this strategy that I'm going to show you today. It's very easy to memorize so that if someone does play this strategy against you, I will also show you how to defend against it. But this is a very good strategy to know and put in your arsenal, especially when you're a beginner player. You are going to win a lot of games. In the description below, there's a couple of games that I have left there so that you guys can go to my profile on chess.com, right? So that you can check out the games that I've played using the Italian game. And then you can see maybe the things that I missed, or maybe you can get a couple of your moves in through practice, obviously. After learning a chess opening, try your best, maybe make it like a month thing or week thing, whereby you try and play the chess opening to perfection. You play it and you play it and you play it, try and memorize all the moves, try and memorize all the traps. This is how you're going to improve in your blitz. This is how you're going to improve in your rapid play. Classical chess, at least you have more time to think about the move before you make it. But when it comes to blitz and when it comes to rapid, you need to be instant, especially in the opening and the middle game, right? Okay, let's go into the opening. So it's e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, knight f6, knight c3, knight c5. You'll notice that all of the developing pieces have come to the center. Very important for you to control the center, especially when in the opening and in the middle game. Bring your knight out to the center because when your knight is out in the center, it controls a lot of squares. You see, I've highlighted that knight there. As you can see, it's controlling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares compared to if it was placed here on the outside, uh, it will be guarding 1, 2, 3, only 4 squares. You understand? So it's very important. These are basics, but we'll get into a video on opening principles in the next video. I'm sure that's the next video that we're going to do. But this is the typical opening of the Italian game. Um, this is called the Four Knights game. There's a lot of other variations depending on how your opponent has decided to open his or her pieces, right? But typical moves that follow after here: castle, d6, trying to put out that light square bishop, right? When that light square bishop now is out, obviously the fork is coming, forking that light square bishop to, sorry, pinning that light square bishop to your queen, right? Bringing that knight and trying to put a lot of pressure onto that king side. Black is going to try and put a lot of pressure onto that king side, obviously after castling and all of the following moves. So what do we do? Okay, these are the key moves that you need to know playing as white. Okay, just gonna go here to the next chapter. What is already reset. Okay, let's do this. E4, E5, knight C4, knight F6. Then you're gonna push off that pawn, defending that knight. Right? This is the bishop's opening. right? You start off the bishop so that you can try and control that center by pushing out that pawn, right? Instead of bringing out your knight. Yes, some people would argue that I have stopped development, but this is a tactical play. You know, you're trying to make sure that black does not have a lot of opportunities after all of the pieces have been developed on the board and everyone is in the center. You try and make sure that black does not have a lot of opportunities to bounce into that center and create a lot of gameplay, right? Keep black on the defense. Keep black on the defense. You are just going to attack, attack, attack up until black uh, does not know what to do anymore, and every move after that is going to be a blunder, right? I'm gonna continue with the opening here. Knight c6. You're gonna bring out your knight, knight f3, bishop c5. What you're gonna do, you're gonna push here on c3. Pushing here on c3 blocks any further moves for black coming to the center, right? That pawn now is going to, you're going to sort of like build the pyramid around the center, those two center squares. You understand? So it's very crucial that you learn this opening against black when you're playing as white. This is also called the classical variation, right? I'm sure this was played by a lot of grandmasters, right? Because it really puts white in a secure position when it comes to white going for the attack and going for games like this. In the description below, like I said, there's some games there that I've played this opening. You can see, I'm sure you'll find very, very beautiful attacking positions when you end up with a position like this, right? The creativity is endless. You know, there's a lot that you can do as white when you get to positions like this, right? But your opponent obviously not gonna think much of it. Gonna castle. You're gonna castle. Push on d6. Then just bring your rook out, protecting that pawn because your next couple of moves you're gonna want to push that d pawn. Fight for the center. Open the light square file for your light square bishop to come back and laser beam that 8-7 pawn on the king side, and that's gonna be a party. It's just gonna be a party, right? So I want you to please memorize this. After watching this video, I'm gonna pause the video. You can actually pause the video right now. Go to chess.com, play a couple of games with this. I'll come back, leave a comment below, and then you tell me how it happened. Maybe you post the game. Maybe you also post a challenge against me. I'll accept the challenge. We'll play the game, and then we can talk about it more, so that we can also learn more and improve our chess. Okay, this is just a bonus to the video, right? This is what normally I do when I find an opponent that knows this opening, right? If I'm playing and I'm playing black, right, and my opponent knows this opening and he tries to use it against me, what I normally do, I try and make sure that the opponent does not follow the line, right? I try and make this a very creative game, right? What I just opened here as black is the Alakine's defense. Now, it was first played by world chess champion Alexander Alakine, right, in a world championship match, right? He played this opening and he developed it very, very well. 4 games against the Italian defense, right? The Italian opening, sorry. The Italian opening, remember, it was played so that white could attack very aggressively and win a lot of chess games, right? So Alexander Alekai developed this defense in order to respond to all those critical things that were studied in the Italian game, right? They find a way to gain some advantage when you're playing black so that you can survive the attack of the Italian opening, right? Make sure that you step away from the line. Make sure that your opponent does not have a chance, to formalize a critical attack. You see, just like that bishop there, laser beaming on the king side, right? Try and castle queen side, because now there's a lot of things that could happen if that file stays open, right? It could be susceptible to a lot of attacks, and then you could lose this game, right? Okay, guys, that's it for the video today. It was just a brief video on the Italian game. Remember, there is links in the description below. If you want to start playing chess, you can join chess.com for free. And you can, if you want to, you can also uh, on chess.com, you can send me a message and then we can become friends, because I am trying to build sort of like a community whereby we will be playing chess tournaments on maybe a weekly basis or a monthly basis, so that all of the things that we are learning on this YouTube channel, we can actually apply it practically, talk about it, and improve our game. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a great one. Love you all one by one. Thanks, guys.